Listen to the song the white birds sing.
I've shed the layers of the world's disguise,
looking through the clarity of honest eyes.
L'essenza brilla senza più menzogna, lontano dalla colpa e dall'agonia.
The diamond core is polished by the years, washed by the wisdom of 1,000 tears.
Transparent and bright like the morning glass,
watching the shadows of the ego pass.
Reflected in the mirror of a pure spirit,
the voice of heaven, we can finally hear it. Untainted by malice, unburdened by weight,
entering the garden through the narrow gate.
Pure spirit, our ultimate state.
Un raggio bianco attraversa il cuore, senza il veleno del vecchio dolore.
The architecture of the soul is clean, the most beautiful sight I've ever seen.
The muddy waters in the
Sacred pool, where only the humble and the kind shall rule.
I breathe the ether of a higher plane,
free from the static and the worldly state.
Transparent and bright like the morning glass,
watching the shadows of the ego pass.
Reflected in the mirror of a pure spirit,
the voice of heaven, we can finally hear it. Untainted by malice, unburdened by weight,
entering the garden through the narrow gate.
Strip the silk and strip the heavy gold,
down till there's only truth for us to hold.
Weightless as a feather on the summer breeze,
floating through the temples and the ancient trees. Puro spirito, puro. Puro spirito, puro. Puro spirito, puro.
Reflected in the mirror of a pure spirit, the voice of heaven, we can finally hear it. Untainted by malice, unburdened by weight,
entering the garden through the narrow gate.
Pure spirit, where the angels wait.
So clear,
Limpido,
pure
You stood your ground when the bridge was thin, against the tide of the original sin, with a dignity that money couldn't buy, under the gaze of a judgmental sky.
La tua lealtà è uno scudo d'acciaio in questo mondo che è solo un miraggio.
A gentle strength within a velvet glove,
the true definition of a selfless love. Unbowed by the storm and the arrogance of kings, keeping the promise that the Spirit brings. Behold the courage of a noble heart, a living sanctuary, a work of art. Honorable and steady, faithful and true, the light of the world is shining through you. Noble heart, never falling apart. Il tuo onore brilla più sole, oltre il rumore di vuote parole.
You choose the mercy when the world wants blood,
Standing firm against the rising mud.
I see the scars on your weathered shield from the battles fought on the lonely field. But your spirit is upright, your posture is tall, refusing to stumble, refusing to fall.
Unbowed by the storm and the arrogance of kings,
Keeping the promise that the Spirit brings.
behold the courage of a noble heart, a living sanctuary, a work of art.
Honorable and steady, faithful and true, the light of the world is shining through you.
Kneel for the soul, not for the crown.
Before the walls of the city come down,
Integrity is the only wealth we keep,
while the rest of the world is fast asleep.
Cuore, nobile, honor, strength. Behold the courage of a noble heart,
A living sanctuary, a work of art. Honorable and steady, faithful and true, the light of the world is shining through you. Noble heart, where the virtues start. Walk in pride,
con onore.
noble heart. I looked for exits in the walls of stone, feeling the marrow of my aching bone. But then I lifted up my weary sight to the cathedral of the endless night.
Lo spazio infinito sorride al dolore, cancellando l'ombra del mio timore. The canopy of diamonds has no edge, beyond the limit of the mountain ledge.
Blue turns to black and black turns to gold. A story of wonder that never grows old. Underneath the dome of an everlasting sky,
Where the wings of the spirit are born to fly.
boundless and open, majestic and free.
Across the horizon of the cosmic sea,
Everlasting sky.
watch the world go by. Stelle cadenti disegnano scie lungo le strade delle gerarchie. I am a speck within a grand design, where the celestial immortal line.
No more ceilings to hold back the soul. The vastness of mercy is making me whole. The wind of the ether is brushing my face, lost in the grandeur of time and of space. Blue turns to black and black turns to gold. A story of wonder that never grows old. Underneath the dome of an everlasting sky,
where the wings of the Spirit
are born to fly. Boundless and open, majestic and free,
across the horizon
of the cosmic sea.
higher than the eagles past the moon's glow.
Leaving the dust of the valley below,
The oxygen of heaven is all that we breathe.
leaving the sorrows that we used to ease.
Sempre azzurro, heavens
Underneath the dome of an everlasting sky,
where the wings of the Spirit
are born to fly. Boundless and open,
majestic and free, across the horizon
of the cosmic sea. Everlasting sky,
where our dreams
soaring, vessel, everlasting sky. The candles flicker in the drafty hall, watching the silhouettes dance on the wall. I reach for the outline of who you once were, before the memories started to blur.
L'ombra svanisce nel freddo mattino. Perdo il contatto, perdo il cammino.
The edges are fraying, the colors turn pale,
Like a ghost ship setting a tattered sail.
the substance is gone, only vapor remains, like the drying of ink and the washing of stains. We are dancing with the fading shadows, walking through the mist of the hollow meadow, trying to grasp what is slipping away before the arrival of the merciless day. Fading shadows disappearing from view.
Resta soltanto un riflesso lontano.
Cerco invano di stringerti la mano.
The architecture of our love is a ghost,
phantom lighthouse on a jagged coast.
The more I remember,
The less I can feel
what was once solid,
is no longer real.
a smudge on the mirror,
A breath on the pane.
dissolving slowly like sugar in rain.
The substance is gone, only vapor remains, like the drying of ink and the washing of stains. We are dancing with the fading shadows, walking through the mist of the hollow meadow,
Trying to grasp what is slipping away
before the arrival of the merciless day.
Don't let the darkness erase every trace
Of the beauty we found in this desolate place.
Even if ghosts are all that we own, I'd
Rather be haunted than be alone. Vanishing, drifting, scomperere nulla. We are dancing with the fading shadows
walking through the mist.
of the hollow meadows, trying to grasp what is slipping away before the arrival of the merciless day. Fading shadows, the end of the line. Almost Solo ombra, fading shadow. The moon is pulling on the heavy deep, waking the giants from their ancient sleep. I stand upon the cliffs of jagged chalk, listening to the way the spirits talk.
L'acqua si innalza con forza suprema, mentre la terra sotto i piedi trema.
The salt is stinging in the morning gale against the canvas of a weathered sail.
The flood is coming to reclaim the shore.
Nothing will be as it was before. Surrender to the power of the rising tides, where the secret of the ocean hides. Wash the wreckage from the sandy bay, carry the remnants of the past away. Rising tides, where the spirit glides.
Abissi oscuri rivelano il tesoro, sotto le onde di zaffiro ed oro.
I feel the surge within my very lungs, speaking in 1,000 liquid tongues.
The pressure builds beneath the surface tension.
A blue world beyond our comprehension.
Don't fight the current,
Let the water take every promise that we meant to break.
the flood is coming to reclaim the shore.
Nothing will be as it was before. Surrender to the power of the rising tide. Curtain is heavy, the lights are dim. The cup of our journey is full to the brim. I look at the path that we've walked so long, turned into the verses of a final song.
L'ultima pagina è pronta da scrivere tutto l'amore che abbiamo saputo vivere.
I feel the warmth of your breath on my cheek,
The strength in the silence when we cannot speak.
before the stars fade into the white, before we dissolve in the arms of the night. Hold me close in this final embrace,
Memorizing every line of your face.
the end of the story, the closing of the door. But I love you until there is time no more.
Final embrace.
In this hallowed space,
Non avere paura dell'ombra che avanza, resta con me in quest'ultima danza.
our souls are tangled like the ivy and vine.
In a tapestry that is yours and is mine.
My heartbeat is slowing to match your own, the most peaceful feeling I've ever known.
No more questions and no more why, just the vast beauty of this last goodbye.
Before the stars fade into the white, before we dissolve in the arms of the night.
Hold me close,
In this final embrace, memorizing every line of your face.
the end of the story.
The closing of the door. But I love you until there is time no more.
Let the world disappear.
Let the empires fall.
This moment of contact is worth
It all.
a circle completed
A life well spent.
in the grace of the heaven that was only abbraccio. The end of us. Hold me close,
In this final embrace,
memorizing every line of your face.
the end of the story, the closing of the door. But I love you until there is time no more. Final embrace, our saving grace.
Good night. Addio, amore.
Final embrace. The clock is ticking in the hallway light, rubbing the hours from the dying night. We borrowed beauty from a jealous fate, behind the iron of the garden gate.
Attimi rubati al tempo che fugge, mentre il desiderio il cuore distrugge. He snatched a memory from the lion's jaw, defying every cruel and earthly law. Breathless and frantic, we cling to the spark, before the daylight turns the gold to dark. Living for these precious stolen moments, healing all our internal atonements. A flash of lightning in a desert sky, before we have to say a last goodbye. Stolen moments, too beautiful to die. Un bacio furtivo tra l'ombra e la luce, che verso un regno segreto ci conduce.
We are the thieves of a forbidden bliss,
Sealed with the
fever of a desperate kiss. I'll keep these seconds in a velvet box, far from the keys and the rhythmic shocks.
The world is sleeping while we play with fire,
Dancing on the wires of our own desire. Breathless and frantic, we cling to the spark, before the daylight turns the gold to dark.
living for these precious stolen moments, healing all our internal atonements.
A flash of lightning in a desert sky,
Before we have to say a last goodbye.
freeze the pendulum, stop the spinning earth, give this fragile instant a second birth.
We don't need forever, we just need right now.
With the sweat of passion on a furrowed brow.
Rubato tempo, stolen fast.
Living for these precious stolen moments,
Healing all our internal atonements.
a flash of lightning in a desert sky.
Before we have to say a last goodbye.
Stolen moments are only alibi.
Just one more, un attimo ancora.
The curtain is heavy, the lights are dim. The cup of our journey is full to the brim. I look at the path that we've walked so long, turned into the verses of a final song.
L'ultima pagina è pronta da scrivere tutto l'amore che abbiamo saputo vivere.
I feel the warmth of your breath on my cheek,
The strength in the silence
when we cannot speak.
before the stars fade into the white.
Before we dissolve in the arms of the night.
l'ultima danza.
Our souls are tangled like the ivy and vine in a tapestry that is yours and is mine.
My heartbeat is slowing to match your own.
The most peaceful feeling I've ever known.
No more questions and no more why.
Just the vast beauty of this last goodbye.
Before the stars fade into the white.
Before we dissolve in the arms of the night.
Hold me close
In this final embrace, memorizing every line of your face.
the end of the story,
The closing of the door.
but I love you until there is time no more.
Let the world disappear, let the empires fall.
This moment of contact is worth it all.
A circle completed, a life well spent
In the grace of the heaven that was
only left.
abbraccio finale, the end of us.
Hold me close in this final embrace, memorizing every line of your face.
The end of the story,
The closing of the door.
but I love you until there is time no more. Final embrace.
Our saving grace.
Good night.
Addio, amore.
Final embrace.
Behind the curtain of a polished smile, I've walked a lonely, masqueraded mile. The velvet mask is heavy on my face, disguising every flaw and every trace.
Sotto la pelle batte il vero cuore, lontano dal rumore e dal fragore.
I read the cipher in your steady pulse, where nothing is deceptive, nothing false. The key is buried in the garden deep, where all the promises we failed to keep, revealing at last
The hidden truth,
the bitter wisdom and the wasted youth.
strip away the armor, bearing the bone.
In the light where the honest soul is shown, hidden truth, the only law we've known.
Non servono più i veli dell'inganno.
Né le parole che ci danno affanno,
The architecture of the lie is weak.
compared to the confession that we seek.
The mirror cracks and shows the jagged edge.
I'm standing nervous on the narrow ledge,
But there is freedom in the naked light.
that kills the monsters of the inner night. The key is buried in the garden deep, where all the promises we failed to keep, revealing at last
The hidden la verità. Unveil, revealing at last the hidden truth, the bitter wisdom and the wasted youth. Strip away the armor, bearing the bone in the light where the honest soul is shown. Hidden truth, finally we are home. No more secrets, veritas velata. Hidden behind the curtain of a polished smile, I've walked a lonely, masqueraded mile. The velvet mask is heavy on my face, disguising every flaw and every trace.
Sotto la pelle batte il vero cuore, lontano dal rumore, dal fragore.
I read the cipher in your steady pulse, where nothing is deceptive, nothing false.
The key's buried in the garden deep, where all the promises we failed to keep. Revealing at last the hidden truth, the bitter wisdom and the wasted youth. Strip away the armor, bearing the bone in the light where the honest soul is shown. Hidden truth, the only law we've known.
Non servono più i veli dell'inganno, né le parole che ci danno affanno.
The architecture of the lie is weak compared to the confession that we seek.
The mirror cracks and shows the jagged edge,
I'm standing nervous on the narrow ledge,
but there is freedom in the naked light
that kills the monsters of the inner night. The key is buried in the garden deep, where all the promises we failed to keep. Revealing at last the hidden truth, the bitter wisdom and the wasted youth. Strip away the armor, bearing the bone in the light where the honest soul is shown.
No more riddles, no more clever games.
In the furnace where we burn our names,
What remains is solid
is a static in the heavy air, a quiet madness that we have to share. No thunder speaks, no jagged bolts descend, but I can feel the beginning of the end.
La calma apparente nasconde l'inferno in questo vuoto che sembra eterno.
The clouds are bruising to a leaden hue,
Choking the
oxygen between me and you.
The pressure is rising behind the glass,
Waiting for the ghost of the wind to pass.
caught in the center of a silent storm,
Where the cold is biting and the blood is warm.
a gale of emotion without any sound,
Tearing the roots from the hallowed ground. Silent storm, keeping us spellbound.
urla invisibili nel petto serrato,
Contro un destino che ci ha ingannato.
the trees are frozen in a pose of grief.
Losing the spirit before the leaf.
My ribs are aching
From the inward blast, holding a gale that was meant to last.
It's louder than a scream, this hollow hush.
Feeling the weight of the mountains crush.
The pressure is rising behind the glass,
Waiting for the ghost of the wind to pass. Caught in the center of a silent storm, where the cold is biting and the blood is warm.
a gale of emotion without any sound,
Tearing the roots from the hallowed ground. Let the cyclone spin inside the soul.
losing all the logic and the self-control.
Nature is weeping without a single drop, a frantic motion that will never stop. Tempesta, silenzio, howling inside. Caught in the center of a silent storm. Caught in the center of a silent storm. Caught in the center of a silent storm, where the cold is biting and the blood is warm.
A gale of emotion without any sound,
Tearing the roots from the hallowed ground. Silent storm, our hearts are being formed.
stillness, il vento tace,
Silent Gather the embers from the altar of gold. Stories of legends that never grow old. I walk through the winter to find the spark, a flicker of lightning inside the dark.
Al raggio di sole ferisce il mattino, il destino ci guida su questo cammino. I feel the pulse of the earth in my veins,
Breaking the weight of
these iron chains.
the incense rises
To the vaulted ceiling,
a divine hunger,
a desperate feeling.
We are the guardians of the sacred fire,
Lifting our voices
from the funeral pyre.
Ignite the
Heavens consume the night,
bathed in the glory
of celestial light.
sacred fire.
Burning ever higher.
Nessun oceano può spegnere il vanto di questo amore vestito di pianto. I am the flint and you are the steel, the only truth that is jagged and real.
Rivers of crimson flow through the hall, answering softly the ancestors' call. Don't let the ash cover up the remains of the passion that courses and never wanes. The incense rises
To the vaulted ceiling,
a divine hunger, a desperate feeling.
we are the
Guardians of the sacred fire,
lifting our voices
from the funeral pyre.
Ignite the
Heavens consume the night,
bathed in the glory.
of celestial light.
Smolder, flicker, flaring to the sun. The race of the phoenix has only begun. From the dust of the temple we rise as one until the cycle of darkness is
Brucia, fuoco, sacred fire. We are the guardians of the sacred fire,
lifting our voices.
from the funeral pyre.
Ignite the
Heavens consume the night,
bathed in the glory.
of celestial light.
Sacred fire.
Our holy desire,
Still burning.
per l'eternità.
Sacred fire.
The clock is ticking in the hallway light, robbing the hours from the dying night. We borrowed beauty from a jealous fate, behind the iron of the garden gate.
Attimi rubati al tempo che fugge, mentre il desiderio il cuore distrugge. He snatched a memory from the lion's jaw, defying every cruel and earthly law. Breathless and frantic we cling to the spark, before the daylight turns the gold to dark. Living for these precious stolen moments, healing all our internal torments. A flash of lightning in a desert sky, before we have to say a last goodbye. Stolen moments, too beautiful to die. Un bacio furtivo tra l'ombra e la luce, che verso un regno segreto ci conduce.
We are the thieves of a forbidden bliss, sealed with the fever of a desperate kiss. I'll keep these seconds in a velvet box, far from the keys and the rhythmic shocks. The world is sleeping while we play with fire, dancing on the wires of our own desire. Breathless and frantic we cling to the spark, before the daylight turns the gold to dark. Living for these precious stolen moments, healing all our internal atonements. A flash of lightning in a desert sky,
Before we have to say a last goodbye. Freeze the pendulum,
stop the spinning earth,
give this fragile instant
a second bird. We don't need forever, we just need right now.
with the sweat of passion on a furrowed brow. Rubato tempo, stolen fast.
Living for these precious stolen moments, healing all our internal atonements. A flash of lightning in a desert sky,
Before we have to say our last goodbye.
stolen moments, our only alibi. Just one more. Un attimo ancora. Stolen
Moments,
stolen
moments.
The stones remember what the tongue forgets. 1,000 years of hollow, cold regrets. I walk the ruins where the ivy clings to the skeletons of forgotten kings.
Il pianto vecchio scorre tra le mura, figlio del tempo danzando con paura.
The salt is etched into the thirsty soil, the bitter harvest of a lifetime's toil.
The well is deep, the water tastes of iron, caught in the cage of a sleeping lion. Falling forever are the ancient tears, carrying the burden of a million years. From the marble eyes of a lonely saint,
In every portrait that the masters paint,
ancient
tears echoing our fears.
L'eco del lamento scuote la collina, mentre la notte gelida s'avvicina.
We are the vessels for the sorrow's flood, the sap of history within our blood.
I taste the ocean on the desert wind,
A penance for the way the world has sinned,
the heavy anchors of the heart descend
to a darkness that will never end. The well is deep, the water tastes of iron,
caught in the cage of a sleeping
lion. Falling forever are the ancient tears, carrying the burden of a million years.
from the marble eyes of a lonely saint.
In every portrait that the masters paint, let the rivers overflow the banks. To the gods we offer hollow thanks. Drown the hubris of the thirsty clay,
Until the sadness
washes all away. Lacrime, pianto, ancient crying.
falling forever,
All the ancient tears, carrying the burden of a million years.
from the marble eyes of a lonely saint.
In every portrait that the masters paint, ancient tears falling through the sweet.
The rain of old,
Sempre piangendo, ancient The candles flicker in the drafty hall, watching the silhouettes dance on the wall. I reach for the outline of who you once were, before the memories started to blur.
l'ombra svanisce nel freddo mattino, perdo il contatto, perdo il cammino.
The edges are fraying, the colors turn pale, like a ghost ship setting a tattered sail.
The substance is gone, only vapor remains, like the drying of ink and the washing of stains. We are dancing soltanto un riflesso lontano. Cerco invano di stringerti la mano. The architecture of our love is a ghost,
a phantom lighthouse on a jagged coast. The more I remember, the less I can feel. What was once solid is no longer real. A smudge on the mirror, a breath on the pane, dissolving slowly like sugar in rain. The substance is gone, only vapor remains, like the drying of ink and the washing of stains. We are dancing with the fading shadows, walking through the mist of the hollow meadows, trying to grasp what is slipping away before the arrival of the merciless day.
Don't let the darkness erase every trace of the beauty we found in this desolate place.
Even if ghosts are all that we own, I'd rather be haunted than be alone.
Vanishing, drifting, storm penumbra. Vanishing, drifting, storm penumbra. We are dancing with the fading shadows,
Walking through the mist of the hollow meadows,
trying to grasp
what is slipping away before the arrival of the merciless day. Fading shadows, the end of the line. Almost gone, almost gone.
Solo un'ombra.
fading shadows, fading shadows.
I knelt upon the altar of my pride, with nowhere left for weary souls to hide. I drank the bitterness of every gale behind a heavy, suffocating veil.
La mano tesa scende dal pendio. Sento il respiro immenso di un addio.
The mercy flows like honey from the rock before the turning of the final lock.
A sudden warmth within the frozen bone.
A light that shines upon the stepping stone.
We are uplifted by divine grace, beholding beauty
In this sacred space,
it heals the broken, it mends the torn, the purest spirit that was ever born. Divine
nato. In questo tempio l'uomo è rinato.
The heavy shackles crumble into it beneath the treading of our humble feet.
I see the cathedral in the open air,
The answer to a long-forgotten prayer.
no longer drifting on a sea of lead,
but walking where the angels fear to tread.
a sudden warmth within the frozen bone,
A light that shines upon the stepping stone. We are uplifted by divine grace, beholding beauty in this sacred space. It heals the broken, it mends the torn, the purest spirit that was ever born.
wash away the wreckage of the years.
In the fountain made of holy tears,
From the canyon to the highest spire,
refined and tempered by the altar fire. Gratia divina,
grace,
divina, grace. We are uplifted by divine grace, beholding beauty in this sacred space. Heals the broken, it mends the torn, the purest spirit that was ever born. Divine grace, the glory we embrace. Resting in peace, la pace sia con te. Divine grace. Divine grace. The sun retreats behind the purple hill. The world is breathing, standing hauntingly still.
I wrap your memory like a heavy lace
Around the curves of this deserted place.
L'oscurità ci avvolge come seta.
Siamo due anime verso la meta.
I feel the pulse of shadows on my skin,
Where the endings stop and we begin.
Gravity dissolves in the perfume of the musk.
Walking hand in hand through the canyon of the dusk.
Wrapped inside the folds of a velvet night, far away from the reach of the blinding light. Soft as
everything right.
Il firmamento osserva il nostro amore,
Senza catene, senza più dolore.
the moon is a witness, a pale silver eye.
Watching the rhythmic dance of the sky.
My heart is a cavern of midnight blue,
Echoing only with the thought of you.
no harsh reflections, no jagged edges here.
Only the stillness that conquers the fear.
Gravity dissolves in the perfume of the musk.
Walking hand in hand through the canyon of the dusk.
Wrapped inside the folds of a velvet night, far away from the reach of the blinding light.
Soft as a whisper,
Dark as the wine.
in this sanctuary where our stars align.
Let the ink of the heavens cover our skies.
Let us be nameless among all the
No
stars.
dawn shall disturb the peace we have found.
In this hallowed silence,
On this sacred ground.
velvet, so soft, notte profonda.
Wrapped inside the folds of a velvet night, far away from the reach of the blinding light.
Soft as a whisper,
Dark as the wine.
in this sanctuary where our stars align.
Velvet night. Lost in the infinite height. Sleep now.
Sogna con me.
Velvet night.
Velvet night.
The wick is burning low within the glass. I watch the shadows of the angels pass. My knees are weary on the cold stone floor, knocking softly at the heavy door.
Nel buio cerco un raggio di speranza, mentre il silenzio riempie questa stanza.
The stars are beads upon a cosmic chain, absorbing all the residue of pain.
A solitary plea against the vastness of the black,
with no more reason now to turn our tired spirits back.
Sent on the wings of a midnight prayer,
grido di chi non ha voce, sotto il peso di questa dura croce.
The incense of my longing starts to rise toward the velvet ceiling of the skies.
I offer up the fragments of my soul,
the broken pieces that were never whole.
my breath is missed against the altar rail.
A desperate heart behind a silver veil.
A solitary plea against the vastness of the black,
With no more reason now to turn our tired spirits back. Sent on the wings of a midnight prayer, rising through the thin and freezing air. A secret whisper in the hollow night, searching for the source of holy light.
deliver us from the demons of the doubt.
Before the fire of the world goes out,
Let the answer fall
like gentle dew, making every withered blossom new.
Preghiera, midnight,
Come,
Kyrie eleison.
sent on the wings of a midnight prayer, rising through the thin and freezing air. A secret whisper in the hollow night, searching for the source of holy light.
Midnight prayer,
Find me everywhere. Nella notte.
midnight prayer.
Midnight prayer. Distill the water from the mountain spring. Listen to the song the white birds sing. I've shed the layers of the world's disguise, looking through the clarity of honest eyes.
L'essenza brilla senza più menzogna.
Lontano dalla colpa e dalla gogna,
The diamond core is polished by the years,
washed by the wisdom of 1,000 tears.
transparent and bright like the morning glass.
Watching the shadows of the ego pass, reflected in the mirror of a pure spirit, the voice of heaven, we can finally hear it, untainted by malice, unburdened by weight.
Entering the garden through the narrow gate.
Pure spirit, our ultimate state.
Un raggio bianco attraversa il cuore.
Senza il
The architecture of the soul is clean.
The most beautiful sight I've ever seen.
No muddy waters in the sacred pool,
Where only the humble and the kind shall rule.
I breathe the ether of a higher plane,
Free from the static and the worldly stain.
transparent and bright like the morning glass.
Watching